Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back once again. It is me, Molt. So happy to be here with you guys this morning. It is only 8 o'clock right here. Drinking my coffee, getting ready for the day. I've already played a couple matches. As you can see, I am at 38-24. Local, that is fourth. My main man, Chief Pat, is crushing it right now with his Royal Giant deck up at the top. I've used it a little bit. It works pretty freaking good. What is he at globally? So he's fourth globally. I'm all the way down at 31st. So we're not doing too shabby. Our clan is still number one. There's H2O. I was looking for him yesterday. Couldn't find them anywhere. After the season ends, or like towards the end of the season, they always just fill up the clan to try and get number one. But we are back at the top, crushing it right now. But here's the deck I've been using, guys. It's a 3.5 with the Elixir Collector, and almost all of you guys should have these cards, honestly. The only one you might not have is the Hog Rider, because I know a lot of low-level people, like level 6, level 5, sometimes don't have the Hog, maybe even some level 7s. But this is a good deck. This is a really, really good deck. It's working really well at countering things. I'm going to show you guys some replays of it countering the Royal Giant, of it just winning and dominating. And then, of course, as always, we're going to jump into a live match at the end. Now, I see some people comment saying replays are lame, blah, blah, blah. I use replays so that I can talk about things to y'all and try and teach you things and teach you what I'm doing. It's easier for me to do that after the fact than it is live, because obviously my focus is elsewhere whenever I do it live. So generally this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a couple of replays and then live attacks. In some videos we just do live attacks for like 20 minutes, and those are always fun. But let's go ahead, see what we can have happen here, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright guys, so this first one is against King's Toy. He's pretty high up, and as you can see right off the bat with his hand, he's got one spawner and a Royal Giant. So I see his spawner at the start. I believe that he starts off with it in the back there. Yeah, so he's going to start off with that. And I'm already kind of thinking, okay, is this going to be a regular spawner deck? I haven't seen a furnace in a while. So he's going to start off right off the bat with this. We're going to go ahead, drop off our cannon, and freeze. And then obviously, if you guys didn't know, the freeze resets the target. So he's going to turn around once he's unfrozen and focus on the cannon right there and go down. Not really get too much damage done. We're going to have our Musketeer just kind of do her thing, and we're going to go ahead and drop off our Hog Rider right here. Try and get him up in there. He's going to use a Fireball ineffectively. I wouldn't have used the Fireball like that because, as you know, it doesn't kill the Musketeer. So she was able to still, even with that life, get rid of that wave of spirits. So we're just kind of hanging out right here. Not really too worried about these spirits too much. They're only going to do, what do they do? Like nothing. They don't do too much damage. So here's where I realized that, alright, it's a full-blown spawner deck. And I'm not too worried about it. They are fairly annoying, as you guys know. I feel like some people hate these more than other types of decks, but watch this. We're going to go ahead. We've got a lot of elixir pumping right now, so we're going to flow straight through this, guys. We're going to drop off our Hog Rider, and we're going to get up in there. We're going to freeze all of this. Hog Rider's going to get up in there, and now he is pretty much done. He's pretty much in trouble. If you can get a Valkyrie with your Hog to the tower, they're done. Anything they try and drop off is going to die. So that's why it works so well. And now I'm just sitting down here wasting elixir, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Throw down another pump. He's going to fireball that Valkyrie, which doesn't really save it too much. He's just kind of desperate at this point. So now he's trying to reevaluate. He's like, okay, what am I going to do? I am going to push the other lane. Not too sure why he's pushing the other lane when I don't even need to push that lane. So we're going to go ahead and drop off our cannon over here. Normally I would say don't drop off your cannon until the Royal Giant is dropped. But right now you can see he's not even going to drop his Royal Giant. He's just trying to build up his wave and get that rolling. So we're just going to kind of sit back here, and relax and see what's happening. We're going to go ahead and freeze right here. No problem whatsoever. He's going to fireball again. The Musketeer, what's going to happen to her? Nothing. She's still going to do just as much damage. So that was not a good fireball, guys. If you're going to use your fireball, you got to make sure that it takes out the target. Or that you have something else that can take out the target. Like if he'd a princess and then fireball, the princess would have killed it. That would have been fine. But Musketeer's 4, Fireball's 4. She's still alive. She's still doing damage. Not really doing too much. We're going to get the Hog up in here, guys, and start doing some damage to these defenses just so that he gets less waves out. He's going to Fireball right there. Not too sure why. It's pretty much over for him. So as you saw that deck right there, with that freeze, which is very, very dirty. I do still think the freeze needs a little bit of a nerf. It does last a little bit too long, in my opinion. But the freeze works really, really well against Royal Giants with the cannon or something else. So let's jump into one more replay, and then, of course, you guys know we're going to end it with one, maybe even two live attacks, okay? Sorry, I needed more coffee. Alright, so we're facing Nana from MIT. I wonder if that's actually like the MIT, like the university. Alright, so here we go. Starting off with the Elixir Pump. If you can get your Elixir Pump in the first 4 cards, you're looking pretty good. You are looking pretty good. So he's going to start off really heavy right here. Honestly, I should have dropped the Valkyrie back towards the Spear Gobs because the other ones would have come back around, and she would have been able to probably kill those archers, so that was bad by me. I got a text right there, which is why I'm wasting Elixir. It was pretty frustrating. But this cannon placement, Molt, what the heck are you doing? For some reason, I was like, oh, he still has to come to the bridge. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to come to the bridge. But we're going to go ahead and freeze right here and drop off our Valkyrie, and he's done. That's why the Valkyrie is so amazing. Especially right now with everybody using Royal Giant Barbarians. Like, use the Valkyrie and use a freeze spell, and you're going to be able to stop it fairly easily. So our Musketeer's coming in. She's doing a little bit of work to these archers. Archers are strong, guys. They really are. If you can get them on a tower when nobody's paying attention or when the other person just kind of ignores them, they're going to do good chip work. They're going to take away, for sure. So right here you can see that one of our Elixir Pumps is almost down, so we got to cycle back through to that. But right now we're going to try and build up a little bit of a push. So we're going to get our Valkyrie down. Why did I put the cannon down? I've got no idea. I should have put down my Valkyrie, but we're going to go ahead and push through right here. He's going to go ahead and drop that off. And we're going to freeze that, and it's not going to go over too well, but we are going to be able to get over to his tower and deal a little bit of damage. As you saw, there was only 2 barbarians on that, so we were able to take it out. Now, this match right here, guys, was actually extremely close because I didn't play that hand, that little thing right there, too well. As you can see, he's pushing through here. We're going to freeze. I missed the archers. He's got another Royal Giant on us. We got to drop off some stuff to start doing some damage. We're going to have to arrow to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. The Valkyrie's doing good work over there. He got our tower down fairly far, but look at this, Valkyrie right in the middle of that. And it immediately disappears. So he's going to go cannon archers, and we're going to try and get over to that tower and do 1 and 2 swings off. But that's dangerous, guys, especially with him having that Royal Giant and that massive push right there. So we're going to have to get our Valkyrie off. We're going to have to do something here because, as you can see, he's getting it down really, really far. We haven't even been able to touch his Royal Giant yet as he's up there just doing work. We're going to get off the most crucial freeze that I've ever gotten off in my entire life. And we're going to have to push here. Now, we know that he has his cannon up, so we're going to try and cycle back through to make him use his cannon and get back through to the cannon. Again, we've got 2 Musketeers down there doing work. We're going to go ahead and arrow, get rid of all this nonsense, and we've got that tower down to 892. Now, as you can see, his cannon is almost down, guys, so what are we trying to do? We're trying to get back through and make him use his cannon again. There he goes using his cannon again, and our Musketeer targeted the tower right there, which was so clutch for us. We're going to freeze. We're going to miss that. But thankfully, our arrows have enough damage to take out the tower in the last second. Thumbs up. Well played by him. I got a little sloppy in that one for sure. I definitely got a little sloppy in that one. Let's go ahead, jump into a match here against this man right here from South Korea. And sadly enough, this is a terrible starting hand, especially if he does have a Royal Giant. So we're just going to have to drop off that cannon, guys, and maybe cycle back through to it a little bit later. But now we're going to drop off our Elixir Pump and try and get this rolling. I'm not too sure what he's using yet, obviously. What in the world is that? Why? Why did you just do that? Alright, so we're going to drop off. Okay, so he's using the exact same strategy as me. I don't know why my computer always goes to sleep like that. Yep, he's using the same strategy as me, guys, and I am perfectly fine with that. He's probably going to drop off his Hog Rider fairly soon. Let's go ahead. Yep, there it is, and watch this. We're going to freeze right here, take all of this out, And that Valkyrie, why did he drop off those skeletons? That Valkyrie is going to do work to him. And we've got that cannon up. Hopefully our Musketeer can stay alive for just a little bit. She's not going to be able to, but that is fine. We're going to go ahead and take out that Musketeer with those 1 elixir skeletons and reset with our elixir pump. So he's actually going to push elixir pump fairly soon. Yep, there it goes. So let's start up our push. We are a little bit ahead of the game right now in regards to what he's rolling with and what we are rolling with. Now, obviously, we know he's using the exact same deck as us, so we do have to be a little bit careful. There goes his cannon. Let's go ahead and get this push rolling. He's going to have to defend that, and we are going to freeze all of that, and he is going to do some good, he's going to do some good work to us right there, guys. We got to get our other Valkyrie up into the front there so that she can help take it out. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, the worst. The absolute worst. He's probably going to push with this hog here, so we got to be ready for that. Yep, there it goes, and we'll go ahead and go cannon over here. And, you know, he's got 2 Musketeers. We're going to freeze both of them. And that Hog Rider, no! The Hog Rider doing work on the tower. We got that Valkyrie down, though, so we're good right there. And let's go ahead and push up in here now with this little bit of action that we've got going. He just used his freaking freeze spell, so if we can get over here, come on, freeze, there we go, and do some damage. No, focus on the Musketeer, not her. So we're able to take that tower down just a little bit. He's coming in with his hog, and we know that he has that freeze spell again, obviously. Let's go ahead and drop. Oh my gosh, that did not just happen. That did not, we have to arrow. That did not just happen. Please don't. Okay, good. She's not on the tower. That we are in trouble. We are in trouble. We got to freeze. And guys, that was not good at all. That was not good. That was one of the luckiest freezes I've ever seen. But it's okay. We got that down. The hog is down. We are frantic right now. His freeze on that Valkyrie was perfect. That was exactly what he needed. I'm not too sure if that's a good use of his cannon since he knows that I have a hog as well. Hopefully we can cycle through to our freeze spell and get that rolling. Let's go ahead and get this going right here and go ahead and freeze all of this, drop off our cannon out of range of that, and go ahead and get our own Valkyrie up in there doing some work as well. He's got 2 Musketeers, no problem for us. Let's go ahead and distract just a little bit over here. And do we want to freeze that? No, we do not. Yes, we do. Oh my gosh, yes, we do. All right, so now we got to freeze that. We are in a frantic state right now, trying to figure out what to do. Come on, Valkyrie, do work. There she goes. Valkyrie doing work for us. Let's go ahead and get off this Musketeer. And maybe I'm trying to figure out what we got to do here, guys. I think it's just going to come down to the wire. Let's go ahead and try and push it, and that's not going to get us anything. So we're not going to end on a tie. Cheers to that draw. Let's go ahead, jump into another match. The thing that kept us from winning that one was that freeze spell that he got on our Valkyrie. So let's jump into another match here. We're playing Korea Cookie Run, whatever the heck that means. Wow, he tapped through his loading screen so quick to get that elixir pump down. He's a level 11. At 3,700, he's definitely using the Royal Giant because the Royal Giant is the new mortar. However, I'm not against the mortar, guys. I don't mind I'm not against the, yes, I'm against the mortar. I'm not against the Royal Giant gameplay. Is it annoying? Yes, it's very much so annoying. But it is at least getting something on the tower that doesn't shoot from the other side. His range is pretty gnarly. What in the world is he doing over here, man? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let's try and distract right here. I'm going to freeze that. Oh, come on. We totally got them. Take it down, Hog. Take it down, Hog. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So he is definitely about to push over. There it goes. I called that. I freaking called that, baby. Oh, my gosh, did I call that? But all that is going to go down very, very quickly. But that's okay because we've got our Valkyrie over here. And she's going to do some work for us. And so are our 1 elixir skeleton. So, again, this guy is a level 11, guys. But this just shows how strong the Royal Giant is right now. You know, let's just be dumb. I'm going to be dumb real quick. And I'm going to freeze this. And we're going to try and do some damage up there to that to that King Tower as we get it down to 1,500 there. Excuse me, I'm burping with my coffee. I apologize. Let's ignore them and get down a... Oh, gosh, I hate her. I hate the princess so much. She's going to do so much damage to that tower right there. Look at that. Getting it down to 1272. Ooh, I'm not feeling too good. We got to drop off our Valkyrie right here, and that's going to be some serious trouble for us. We need to cycle back through to our freeze spell very badly. He's going to take our tower out, guys. That shows you right there the power of the freaking Royal Giant. He's a level 11 with a max Royal Giant, though. Keep that in mind. That's a little bit ridiculous. So really, he's... Okay, get out of here. Gosh, I hate the princess so much. She's so annoying. And let's go ahead, and I'm not going to freeze yet because we know what he's about to do. We are going to, however, get our Valkyrie down, and now we're going to freeze all of this and completely take that out. Let's go ahead and, okay, so he's going to fireball. It's going to take out our little lady right there, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and arrow, get rid of all this nonsense. How the heck was she still alive, or he's still alive? So, guys, this level 11 has max troops right now. Look at that. He has all level 13s. He has a level 3 princess, which is only one lower than mine. That's crazy. I was not expecting that at all from a level 11 here. Our Valkyrie is going to do some work for us over there, but not enough. The Hog Rider is going to have to get up in there. And we are going... Oh, my gosh. Get out of here, dude. Oh, the Royal Giant, man. He's strong. Look at that. He just took that tower down really, really far. There we go. We need to get our Hog Rider down and our Valkyrie up and rolling. He's going to drop off a cannon here. No, he's not. We missed the freeze on the tower like a noob. If we had gotten that, that would have been very, very, very clutch. Get out of here, Royal Giant. 30 seconds left, and he's going to take our tower. No! Goodness gracious, get him! Holy cow! What in the world? This is madness. He's being so sneaky with his freaking level 13 troops. We got to get this. Come on, come on. Freeze, freeze, freeze! Gosh, why did it take so long? If that freeze had gotten off, we would have 100% taken that tower right there. No problem whatsoever. That's going to end up in a draw against the level... We have to go look at his cards because that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I feel like he just made his account and just leveled all of this stuff up. Look at that. Level 13, level 13, level 13 commons. His rares are level 9, but still, that's ridiculous. That is crazy. So his more important cards are the ones that are higher up. I don't want to end on that, guys. We got to win one. Come on, Coffee. Give me luck. We got to win one right there. All that does is show you how strong the freaking Royal Giant is right now. And he's fairly easy to counter, obviously, but he can, if he's pushing you, you can get in trouble. You can, without a doubt, get in trouble facing the Royal Giant. So we're going to go ahead, get things rolling over here. We're going to give him a little bit of a wow, well played. We're going to have fun with this one. We're going to have fun with this one. Excuse me, and hopefully it pays off. Coffee always gets me congested, but that caffeine's what I need in the morning. In the morning. He's using the exact same strategy as me. I can almost guarantee it. Let's go ahead and drop off our Musketeer in the back. And here comes his Valkyrie in the back as well. And let's go ahead and see if we can distract here a little bit. Oh, no, he's got a baby dragon on his side. All right. Let's go ahead and just freeze this. Have a little bit of fun with it, if you know what I'm saying. Get this cannon down, and let's drop off another Valkyrie up in there to do some work. Come on, Valkyrie, baby. Yeah, Valkyrie, do work. Come on, girl. There you go. All right, Musketeer versus Valkyrie, and we got a cannon up in here. Let's go ahead and just distract right here. Even though that was completely unnecessary. That was a waste of one elixir. What the heck are you doing? Golly. I really want to... Oh, my gosh. I need to get this down. This is not good. This is not good. I don't have any type of defenses right now. I don't have any sort of defenses right now. There he goes with the hog, and we'll go ahead and drop this off again. Oh, my gosh. That was very badly played by me. We got to get her. Yes. Okay. That was way too close, but he's going to do a lot of damage to our tower right here, guys. The hog's probably going to get off, what, 2 shots? There goes his freeze. We're going to have to drop that off. Well played, sir. Okay, I don't remember dragons being gods. Look at that. That thing just... Holy cow, did that dragon just do a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of a push going here. See if we can do some work. He missed his cannon, and we're going to be able to get up in there and do an okay amount of damage to the tower, getting it down fairly far. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And now we are going to go ahead and drop off our Valkyrie as well. And you know, let's just freeze while we're at it as I suck again and miss hitting the Valkyrie that I needed to. And then our Musketeer is going to come in and do some work for us. Let's get this cannon down as well. And go ahead and distract a little bit right here. Go ahead and drop off our Valkyrie as well. And go ahead and freeze these two as we push on. And as you know, he has his freeze as well. And watch this, guys. We're going to get up in here. And hopefully, let's see if we can get our hog through here. He's going to freeze it. Yep, and there goes that. So, whoa. Oh, he froze our hog. Nice. I didn't even realize that he did that. Hopefully we can... No, get through. Nice. Okay, so he actually used that as a distraction. Not too sure why, because all of that did was help me out. Let's go ahead and get a elixir pump down here. And we are going to drop off a cannon and a freeze and get the hog rider down. And let's go ahead and get our 1 elixir skeletons over here doing some work, as well as a Valkyrie. Come on, get that hog out of here. Get that hog out of here. He still has a freeze too. We're not worried about it. We're going to go ahead and take that out. And let's see. Okay, so is that really what you're going to do, buddy? Is that really what you're going to do now? Where are they? There's the barbs. We're going to go ahead and drop them. And hopefully we can get through to this. No, the Valkyrie's going to take him out. Get to the tower. 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 And yes, sir. There it is. Thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Taking him out in the last couple seconds there. He's mad. Good game. The freeze is dirty. He didn't use his freeze that much. He should have used a little bit more. But now we are at 38-44. I think that still has us where we're at. Yeah, we got to break. We got to get up 100 cups to even go up to third. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. And I will see y'all in the next episode. As always, make sure you keep calm and you clash on, all right? Peace.